Lenawee Sports has arrived in Adrian tonight as the Maple Men look to keep their winning record alive as they head towards the playoffs. For Tecumseh, the Indians would like nothing more but to hand Adrian a loss in this rivalry game that has stood the test of time. Coming up, it's Adrian versus Tecumseh. High School Varsity Basketball starts right now, only on LSN.
Davis bounced it off his head, and I don't think that was an accident.
You've got a tie atop the LCAA standings. Count that baby in a foul. The first time they've been there in 61 years. Morency is going to the President's Center.
And I think this is pretty much over.
Blissfield Royals, district champions.
Lenawee Sports and the Michigan High School Athletic Association proudly presents High School Varsity Basketball. Tonight, the 5-12 Tecumseh Indians have traveled to Adrian to face their longtime cross-county foes, the 10-7 Adrian Maples, in this Southeastern Conference matchup. And it's all part of the season-long race to our state championship. Good evening, friends. I'm Sean Kane alongside Dracar Bunce here at Adrian High School for the Adrian Maples and Tecumseh Indians boys varsity basketball game. So first we're going to step in and take a look at what Adrian and what they have to do tonight to beat this Tecumseh Indian team, a team that they did beat in Tecumseh just a few short weeks ago. Dracar, what did you find out?
Phil Green, the Adrian Maples head coach, he told me that they want to focus on matching the energy and effort on and off this court. They want to make sure that Tecumseh knows that they're in Adrian's house tonight. They want them to know that they're in Maple Land and they're not going to go away without a fight. They said they also want to focus on making rebounds and free throws. They want to keep that going. They want to try to make as many as possible, get as many offensive second chance points as they can get, because you know that is going to help them win this game. And they also said they want to limit their mistakes, turnovers, blocks, defensive pressure. They want to keep that going because they want to push themselves farther into this game. Now we're going to send it over to Kat Fox, who has some information in an interview with us with the Adrian Maples head coach. Kat?
Hi, so I'm here with Adrian's head coach. So I've heard this is a really big rivalry, and once again, everybody's here, and they're pumped up for this game. So how are you feeling about it?
Good, yeah. It's a rivalry that's been going on since the two schools started playing, forever ago. And a lot of excitement, a lot of community support, so we're ready to go.
Cool, and how have you prepared your team for this game?
You really don't have to, it's about effort and energy, and when these two teams play, they're ready to get after it, so.
Well, I wish you good luck, and, off to you guys.
Thanks, Kat. Now we're going to talk about the Tecumseh Indians team. Knowing that they came into this last game losing by a short amount of points, and their girls team just won by at least 40. Now, Sean, what do you think that the Tecumseh boys are going to be looking for in tonight's game?
Well, they've got a few main keys. When I talked to Coach Jamie Mossberg about it, they said that they have to have excellent defensive effort. They gave up quite a few points against Adrian in their trailing game, so they're going to need to lock it down on the defensive end. They also said they need to execute on the offensive sets and defensive sets, so it's kind of an extension of executing on defense. They've also got to execute on offense. And then finally, they got to value the basketball. One of the worst things that you can do in basketball is turn over the rock. They got to hold on it. No turnovers for this Tecumseh team. That's how they're going to get it, and that's how they're going to get the win. Now we're going to send it to Kat once again, and she's going to have a chat with Jamie Mossberg. Kat.
Thanks, guys. So I'm here with Tecumseh's coach, Mossberg. So I've heard this is a really, really big rivalry game, and everybody's here. So how are you excited for this game? What are your emotions about all this?
Well, we've been excited about this game since the last time they came to our place and beat us at our place. So this rivalry is always fun. It's always been a great competition between Adrian and us, so we always look forward to it, just like they look forward to it.
Sounds fun. So how have you prepared your team for this game?
And we talk about executing the offensive and defensive end, value the basketball, play great heart, intensity, pride defense, and great teamwork.
Cool. Sounds like a plan. Thank you very much, Coach, and good luck. Off to you guys.
Thanks, Kat. Keep it right here, guys. We'll be back with the anthem and introductions after this. You're watching High School Varsity Basketball only on LSN, your home for Lenawee Sports.
The broadcast of today's game is a copyrighted presentation of the Michigan High School Athletic Association and the Lenawee Sports Network. No reproduction, retransmission, or other distribution of the descriptions or accounts of this game may take place without the express written consent of the MHSAA and the Lenawee Sports Network.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
If you want to be a parent, it doesn't matter how you play or even what you wear. You just need to be there. Thousands of teens in foster care don't need perfection. They just need you.
For Adrian, number 5, junior, Drayshawn Bowie. For Tecumseh, number 30, senior, Sam Ben-Stewart. For Adrian, number 10, senior, Matt Cumbo. For Tecumseh, number 14, senior, Tom Mammal. For Adrian, number 3, senior, Mitchell Dempsey. For Tecumseh, 00, senior, Max Benedict. And for Adrian, number 2, senior, Joel Hill. The Indians are coached by Jamie Mossberg. The Maples are coached by Phil Green.
Hello and welcome to Adrian High School We are here live in the gymnasium. Wow, what a rough entrance. Anyway, I'm Sean Kane alongside my good friend Bakar Bunce. I told you I might forget it when we go live. That's all right. All right, now that we got everything bad out of the way, we're going to focus on what's going to be great tonight, and that's Adrian versus Tecumseh boys basketball. It's already rocking here. The crowd's already going crazy. We're in for a good one. Again, I'm Sean Kane alongside Bakar Bunce. We're going to stick with you the entire way as we've got Tecumseh at Adrian High School taking on the Maples, and the tip is up. It's won by Tecumseh.
Got a couple of swings going on here. Looks like Adrian's trying to get their defense set up.
Adrian comes out in that man-to-man defense.
Looks like Dominic Marr stepping up the pressure there a little bit. Got Matt Cumbo setting down.
Dylan Smith with it up. He's going to drive the lane.
Dribble drive, swings it back out. Dominic Marr guarding the big man. Good defense there by Dominic Mars. He smacks the ball out, makes him come back out. Oh, holding him there. Good defense. Nice body control.
Tommy, go down, post him up.
It's now with Dylan Smith at it at the top. Looking down low, guarded well there. He's going to kick it over to Sam Benchhalter. Back to Smith. Smith weighing his options here. Tecumseh still with the ball in their first offensive possession. There's going to be a reach around on Adrian's number 4, Dominic Marr.
Dominic Marr is a junior for Adrian High School. Played a little bit of football. Maybe he's trying to incorporate that into basketball. See if that works.
Just juniors and seniors on this Adrian High School roster as it's kicked in there to Peyton Norkey.
Yeah, the coach definitely, he always kept it, you know, strictly juniors and seniors. He wants the experience, the chemistry, you know, the people who have grown up playing together. And I think that's definitely helped them get to this 10-7 record.
Adrian comes in 10-7, Tecumseh 7-12 or 5-12, excuse me, as there's thrown up off the backboard, rebounded there by Deshaun Bowie. He gets it across the timeline. Adrian getting their first offensive possession of the night now. 6:31 left to go in the first quarter. Driving is Mitchell Dempsey. He's going to kick it out long. 3 there, off the mark, rebounded by Sam Benchotter. So 2 possessions, 2 failed possessions for each team now. Benchotter looking down low for Max Benedict, and he's going to be fouled on the floor.
I mean, that looks kind of like a travel, though. He didn't have his footing. He didn't put a dribble down. He just kept running with it.
That foul is going to go to Mitchell Dempsey of Adrian. So Tecumseh will get it underneath the basket.
It's his first foul of the game.
First foul of the game for everyone. Or excuse me, second. One coming for Adrian in that first possession as there's a dribble drive by Dylan Smith. He lays it up and it's off the mark. Rebounded by Bowie. Nice tip out there by Marr. So Beal run the point. He'll kick it. Marr from 3. Off the back iron and out. Rebounded by Benedict for Tecumseh. Some full court pressure there from Dominique Marr. As it's Benchotter running the point. A tall Tecumseh team compared to this Adrian squad. As it's down low for Tom Mammal. And he's going to get called for walking, so it's going to be Adrian basketball going back down the court. Still 0-0 here. We're a minute and a half and running into the game.
Got Mitchell Dempsey bringing the ball down.
Dempsey, senior leader, stands at 5'9". Tecumseh in the 2-3 zone.
See, this is very odd for Tecumseh's team. Normally they run the box and one and try to, you know, trap the ball on the sides or force it out. Ooh.
Nice drive there by Dempsey and fadeaway layup off the glass and in. First points of the game goes to the home team, 2-0 Adrian. As you were saying.
You know, they normally run a box and one. They normally try to stretch out the floor defensively, try to make Adrian play a lot of man defense.
Very nice up and under there from Tecumseh's Max Benedict, and he gets the Indians on the board. Now 2-2, 4:35 left to go in the first. Dempsey kicks it out to Bowie. He's going to beat his defender looking for the point. Kicks it back to Dempsey from 3 off the back iron as well. Rebounded, though, by Joel Hill, but it'll run out of bounds to be Tecumseh's ball.
This game is really getting intense. It just started like less than a minute ago. That's how you know these teams, these fans are really into this game. They really want to show everybody what they can do, especially Tecumseh.
This great rivalry always draws a crowd, as you can see the student section to the max. As there's a 3 from Peyton Norkey off the mark, rebounded again by Marr. He's going to bring it up the court, but is slowed down. Trouble, bodies flying, and they're going to get good hustle there. Good hustle there from Dylan Smith, but he was on the line, went on the ground, so it'll stay Adrian basketball. Just under 4 to go here in the first. Thank you for tuning in to LSN. We're in Adrian as Adrian takes on Tecumseh. Now it's Deshaun Bowie right in front of our table. He's going to dribble it back to the middle and leave it for Dempsey.
Setting up a play here. See what they can run. Drives right to the left, floater.
Dempsey off the mark again. So now they're going to slow it down. Tecumseh's going to get a play call. Bringing it up is Sam Bengschotter. Now they're going to leave it for Mammal. Mammal at the shoulder extended. Looking to take. They're going to get him for a walk, though, before he could get the ball on the ground.
We're not traveling here. These aren't airplane tickets.
Did you come up with that one all by yourself?
A little bit.
Just a tad? All right.
You know, little Dickie Vitale here.
Kevin Sheets, or excuse me, Mitchell Dempsey running the point for Adrian. He'll give it off to teammate Drashawn Bowie. Down low looking for Joel Hill. Kicks it back out. Dempsey thought about a three, but chose to go down low with it. Back to Joel Hill. He'll lay it up and in.
Nice layup there by the senior for the Adrian Maples. Puts their second basket on the board here.
Tecumseh's going to get another shot at it with 2:40 to go in the first, trailing 4-2.
As you can see, the 3 and the 4 man for the Adrian Maples is really playing aggressive. And it's really good, especially when you're playing with an 8-man roster. I mean, 8 men have gotten you 10 wins. You've got to be doing something right here.
3 from the corner from Dylan Smith off the mark. Scramble for the rebound. Adrian's going to come down with it, and Smith is going to ultimately foul Mitchell Dempsey. Dempsey picks up his first board of the night.
Got a couple of subs into the game. We got Sammy Lofton and Tyler Shepard stepping into the game for Matt Cumbo and Dominic Marr.
So Smith picks up his first foul of the night.
Got two juniors stepping into the game now.
Some
little pressure there by Tecumseh.
It's going to be kicked down low.
The three.
3 from Mitchell Dempsey off the mark. Dylan Smith driving, running into Shepard, and they're going to get him with the charge.
Nice set feet there by Mitchell Dempsey, really leading his team. Already putting in work.
It's going to be a quick 2 for Dylan Smith now for Tecumseh. 2 trips down the court, pulling 2 fouls. Still a extended looking zone now from the Indians, as we'll get a pair of subs coming on for Tecumseh soon at the next stoppage of play. Good rebound there from Sam Bunchalter. Ooh, almost lost the handle there with Smith.
Drashawn Bowie with the pressure.
Now Bengschotter with it.
Take it to the middle. Move it down.
Adrian playing some perimeter D here. Jordan Patterson and Drew Kapnick waiting to check in. At the free throw line, Mammal's going to give it to Benedict. His layup is off the mark. Scramble for the rebound again.
Rebound there by Tyler Shepard.
And Adrian will come away with it. Now it's going to be Dempsey with it at top. He elects to pull it out. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. He's going to drive the lane now. And he's going to be fouled there by what looks like Sam Bengschotter. So Dempsey will go to the line to shoot 2. Ben Scooter picking up his first foul. Dempsey's first is up and through. Now making it 5-2. Adrian leading. As Drew Kapnick and Jordan Patterson checking into the game officially. Second one's good.
Noah Solis steps into the game for Mitchell Dempsey.
So Dempsey makes his 2 and steps out. Lets Solis come in, as you said. Using all 8 men in the rotation is Phil Green of Adrian. Now with it is Patterson. He's going to send it to the top for Ben Scooter. Kapnick getting his first touch of the night. Adrian student section starting to come alive here. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Adrian leading 6-2. Down for Kapnick now. Stagnant Tecumseh offense at the moment. They're going to look for the last shot here. 15 to go in the game, or in the quarter. With it up top is Peyton Norkey. He's going to start the play. He's going to kick it outside to Sam Ben Scooter. Ben Scooter's going to wait back across to Norkey with 6 to go. Norkey from the free throw line. Got it! And that last shot won't count, so we'll go into the first quarter with Adrian leading 6-4. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. You're watching High School Varsity Basketball only on LSN, your home for Lenawee Sports.
If you don't fix them, sparks from dragging tow chains can cause a wildfire, and that could be scary. Only you can prevent wildfires.
And we are back here, about to start this second quarter here. We have the Adrian Maples leading by 2 in a 6-4 game against their long-standing rivals, the Tecumseh Indians. Now, Sean, what do you see that both teams are bringing to this court, seeing that it's only a 6-4 game?
A lot of defense for sure, but listening to Jamie Mossberg in that timeout, he's preaching to the choir, box out. They got to start getting butts on people on the defensive boards, making sure that they close out a possession. A lot of second chance opportunities for Adrian so far in this game. As Adrian going at it again, down low now for Lofton. He's going to try and do a little button hook. No, sir. Here comes Tecumseh the other way, 6-4, as we said, the start of the second quarter. So we're 8 minutes from the half now. Is down low looking for Mammal. He's going to get it up. Oh, and hung up there just barely, rolled off the side. And last touch there by the Indians. So Adrian will have it coming the other way.
Got Drayshawn Bowie.
Going to be brought up by him. He's guarded by Drew Kapnick. Down low now for Lofton. He's going to bring it, or excuse me, that's Solis bringing it up to the top, trying to give a pump fake. Draws 3 Indian defenders. Good ball movement here. We'll get a whistle before the shot. They're going to get 3 seconds on, I'm assuming it was Solis down low. Again, the point is run by Sam Ben Scooter for the Indians. He'll find Mammal down low. Mammal kicking it back out for Norkey. Norkey from 3. That one's long and off the backboard. Adrian rebounds there.
Got that rebound.
Noah Solis. Solis getting down the court, and he's going to be fouled down low. So that's going to be a hold on Kapnick. Checking in now, Dominic Marr. He'll replace Joel Hill. That'll be the first on Kapnick. And Adrian will get the ball underneath, still up by 2.
Looks like Adrian has 4 juniors on the court here.
Collision down underneath, and Tecumseh's going to come out with it. A little full court pressure there from Adrian. Drops into the half-court defense. Good press break there by Tecumseh. Good backdoor find.
Good block by Sammy Lofton.
Jordan Patterson was going up for it. Good turn away by Samuel Lofton of Adrian.
Looks like they're going to call the foul on him, though.
They're going to say that he got the hand in the process, so it'll be Jordan Patterson to the line to shoot 2.
So my guess is the rules are different here because, as I remember, you know, me playing basketball in high school and also watching college, NBA, and even high school ball on TV sometimes, the hand counts as part of the ball. So, I mean, if you hit the hand, it shouldn't be a foul. Am I correct?
Technically, yes, but it is ref's discretion. So maybe the ref was a little concerned that there was a little bit more than the hand on that one.
Maybe.
Nonetheless, it's a good foul as Patterson comes away with 0. As
a little bit of an overthrown here.
It's Drayshawn Bowie looking Tyler Shepard cross court, off the hands and out of bounds. So Tecumseh will get the ball right back. 60% from the line, this Tecumseh Indian team on the season. As it's brought up by Dylan Smith of the Indians. Smith still with it, guarded by Drayshawn Bowie. Oh, he's going to lose
Nice
the
steal
handle.
there by Mike Shepard. Or Tyler Shepard, I'm sorry.
Collision there as Drayshawn Bowie comes the other way. He's going to get it off the glass.
Nice drop-in layup there.
8-4 now, Adrian leading. Bowie giving it to the Tecumseh student section before retreating back down the floor. Now it's Patterson with it. Moving in is Smith. He'll get it to go. Cut the lead back to 2.
Drayshawn Bowie bringing the ball back down the court. He scored the last basket there for the Adrian Maples.
From the free throw line off the mark is Slofton. Rebounded though by Marr. Back out for Bowie from 3. Count it.
Nice bucket there by Drayshawn Bowie. He's got 5 in the quarter for the Adrian Maples here.
That one extends it to 11-6. Another second chance points for this Adrian team. Good snip there by Lofton. He's got a slight breakaway. He's got trailers coming. Left it off for Marr. He's going to pull up from mid-range off the back iron. Rebounded by Tom Amel.
Nice aggressive defense here by the Adrian Maples, causing some really good mistakes here for Tecumseh.
So again, Ben Scooter back on it at the circle. Mitchell Dempsey ready to check back in for Adrian. 4:25 to go here in the second.
Attack him! Cut hard!
Little ball in the corner.
Mammal with it, backing down Lofton. He's going to get up and put it in.
Scores now 11-8. Adrian Maples leading by 3. Drayshawn Bowie bringing the ball back down the court.
Mammal picks up another pair.
Matt Cumbo here with the pass.
Cumbo on the dribble, pulls up at the free throw line off the back iron. Rebounded
Good rebound by Dominic Marr.
Marr with it.
Looking for the foul, couldn't get it.
Blocked again by Mammal. And here comes Patterson the other way. He's putting it up off the mark, but he's going to get fouled in the process, so Patterson will go back to the line to shoot 2.
Tommy! He doesn't get another board!
Patterson 0 for 2 so far tonight from the charity stripe. Chance to cut the Adrian lead just to 1 here. Mitchell Dempsey to check in after this shot. Patterson's first off the mark.
Mitchell Dempsey's checking into the game for Drayshawn Bowie. Mitchell Dempsey has 4 points in this game. Let's see if he can help bring this lead a little bit further.
Who's got the new one?
First free throw is a miss. Second one,
good.
Drops.
Makes the first one. He's now 1 for 4 from the charity stripe. So that makes it 11-9. Tecumseh back within 2, where they have been for most of the game. Just 11-9. Dempsey penetrating down low. He's going to try and get one underneath. Oh, almost throw that one away, but it was Matthew Cumbo getting to it for Adrian. Looking for, he's going to be fouled. Peyton Norkey getting called for the shooting foul there, so Cumbo will go to the line for the first time tonight. Adrian's first 3 free throws of the night. First one off the mark, and in comes Joel Hill for Adrian.
Joel Hill's coming in for Sammy Lofton.
Second one's up and good, so Cumbo has his first 2 points of the night, point of the night. Smith thought about it. He'll give it to Norkey, though, from 3. Count it, and that's going to tie the game. So now Tecumseh student section shows signs of life. Dempsey quickly to silence them, though, with a nice layup at the other end.
Nice layup there by Mitchell Dempsey, really trying to put in work and lead this team to a victory.
Dempsey's got 6 on the night now. 2:50 to go in the half.
It is a 2-point game if you're just now tuning in to this cross-county matchup here with these longtime rivals. In the and one, count that, and the foul.
Scratch that 2-point game comment. It's even now with a chance for Tecumseh to take their first lead of the night.
Drayshawn Bowie steps in for Matt Cumbo.
So now Tom Mammal will have a chance to give his team the lead. He can't do it, though, and rebounds brought down by Joel Hill.
Mitchell Dempsey bringing the ball back down the court. Mitchell Dempsey has 6 in this game. Let's see if he can rile his team up and set somebody up for an easy basket.
Dempsey with it right in front of the Tecumseh bench. He's guarded by Smith. Dempsey still with it, bringing a crowd. Oh, opportunity there for Hill to take the shot. He elects to dribble in, takes it. Rebounded by Patterson, though. Tecumseh's coming the other way. Smith. He's going to give it to Ben Scooter. Good drive there from Jordan Patterson. Took some contact but finished off the play. Tecumseh's got their first lead of the night, 16-14. 2 minutes to go here in the half.
Drayshawn with a little drive there. Kicks it inside.
Looking for Tyler Shepard. It's going to be off the mark, but he's going to get it a chance at the free throw line and bring Adrian.
Tyler Shepard is one of 4 juniors on this Adrian Maples team.
Ben Scooter's called for the foul. That's going to be his second.
We got a couple of checks in here for the Tecumseh Indians as soon as this free throw goes up. First one is made.
Max Benedict into the game, as well as Kevin Sheets.
That makes this a 1-point game here.
Dylan Smith and Sam Ben Scooter will take a seat for Tecumseh. Here's the second for Shepard. Chance to even the game.
Second one drops and the score is now tied. That is Shepard's first 2 points of the game.
Oh, some careless basketball on the other end of the court for Tecumseh as Kevin Sheets couldn't hold on to it. So Adrian will get a chance to take the lead.
There's a minute 42 left in this game, and left in this first half here, I'm sorry.
Mitchell across to Shepard.
Tyler Shepard on the drive, over to Dominic Marr, the pull-up 3, and it's butter. Oh, my God. Nice 3 to give them the lead here. The score is 19-16.
Work it, good shot. Work it.
Kick outside, a 3. Try to answer back with that one, but it didn't work, and the ball goes back to Adrian.
Indians unable to save that one on the baseline. Still 19-16 now, Adrian leading.
And the crowd here for the Adrian Maples is getting real adamant about that decision to shoot that 3.
Mitchell Dempsey look down low at the free throw line for Marr. He's going to give it off to Shepard. Shepard short. Rebounded, though, by Marr. Driving, they're going to get a blocking foul coming on Tom Mammal. And so they're going to give it to Mammal. So now in the bonus is Adrian. So Dominic Marr will go to the line, shoot the 1-and-1. Off the mark, rebounded by Mammal. Lots of missed free throws so far in this half. Still sits at 19-16. The Maples leading by 3.
Good pressure defense there by the Adrian Maples. And a timeout is called by the Tecumseh Indians.
All right, we're going to take another quick break, and we'll be right back after this. You're watching High School Varsity Basketball only on LSN, your home for Lenawee Sports.
They're coming. Places, everybody.
Light check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Everything looks good on our end.
And lights.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Sometimes all it takes to be a dad is remembering how to be a kid again. Take time to be a dad today.
And we're back, and we just missed a little bit of the action as it was Mammal going up hard for a free throw right off the inbound. He got turned away by a plethora of Adrian Maples. And in the pursue, there was a foul on Tecumseh, so it will be Mitchell Dempsey to go to the line.
Mitchell Dempsey has 6 points in this game. Let's see if he can add 2 more to that and put the score up by 2 more.
This is a 1-and-1 coming up for Dempsey.
First one drops. Score is 20-16, as you can see here on the scoreboard.
Dempsey, as mentioned earlier, now he's got 7. Make it 8. Now Adrian leads 21-16, just right now, right at 30 now. Left to go in the half, and Tecumseh looks like they'll hold for the last shot.
Joel Hill playing aggressive defense here, coming across court. And a push is called on Tyler Shepard.
They're going to get Shepard with the push. Had Patterson in a real pickle there of Tecumseh, but Adrian bailed him out. Tyler Shepard bailed him out. So Tecumseh still not in the bonus. Now it's going to go to Mammal on the inbound. 20 seconds to go. He's pressured by a pair of Adrian players, Shepard as well as Bowie.
Trayshawn holding D here.
Norkey trouble there. It's going to be
nice
picked up
steal by Dominic Marr.
He's going to take it himself. The layup up
nice
and in.
layup.
And that is going to do it for the half. The desperation shot from Patterson almost dropped, but we'll go into halftime leading 23-16. And now we're going to toss it to Kat, who has Adrian head coach Phil Green. Kat.
Hi, Kat here with Adrian Coach Mills. So how do you think you did last half?
Defensively, real good. Just didn't get a lot of offense going, but, you know, both teams playing real good defense.
Yes, they are. And for the next half, any big strategies, big plans you want to try out?
They've made some adjustments to what we want to do offensively, so we'll talk about doing some things a little bit different on offense, but nothing major.
Well, keep wishing you good luck. Thank you very much. After you guys.
All right, now we're going to take a break. At the half, it's 23-16, Adrian leading it at Adrian High School. We'll be right back. You're watching High School Varsity Basketball only on LSN, your home for Lenawee Sports.
Go for a mouthful, go for the fun.
Come on, go for cake.
Cake for everyone. Just one stack is what it takes, and it's go for cakes. Open wide, stuff your face. There's always room for more Gopher cakes. Empty the box, then reload. Eat those Gopher cakes till you explode.
Exercised lately?
Till you explode.
Don't let E. coli mosh with your food. An estimated 3,000 Americans die from a foodborne illness each year. So always separate raw meat from vegetables. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
Hello, welcome back. It's the LSN Halftime Show. I'm Sean Kane alongside Drakkar Bunce. It's currently halftime here, 23-16, Adrian leading, 23-16 being Adrian's largest lead of the half. It was a tight one, a really defensive matchup pretty much during the whole entire half. A lot of defensive stops, as well as a lot of turnovers for both teams. What do you got for Adrian so far in the half, Drakkar?
Well, as we talked about in pregame, Adrian wanted to keep up the energy and effort, and also they wanted to limit turnovers and try to make as many free throws as possible. As you can see in the game, they've done all of that. They've limited the energy and the focus, and they've turned it up even in some points in the game and shown that this is their house, and they're not going away without a fight, and they're going to prove who the better team is here tonight. They've also kept it up with the rebounds and these free throws. They've gone to the line, and I think they've missed like maybe 2 free throws this game out of probably 8. So that's a pretty good, percentage there coming into the half. And they're really distributing the ball, which is a really key point when trying to get baskets. You really got to distribute, especially against a team as tall as Tecumseh.
Adrian's leading scorer at the half is currently Dempsey. He's got 6 points. Now we're going to take a look at Tecumseh, and we heard Coach Jesse Mossberg talk about it a ton during their timeouts, is that his team isn't boxing out at the moment. They're letting Adrian get a lot of second chance opportunities, which have resulted in a lot of second chance points. What can you tell me about Tecumseh?
I think Tecumseh's putting a really good fight. I think they need to push the intensity a little bit. I understand that it was only the first half, but majority of times, the first half will show you what the second half is going to look like. There's rarely been chances where you've seen second half games where the team losing by almost 10 points makes that comeback and shows that they really had the intensity. Now, Tecumseh has the team to do it. They have the depth, they have the height, they have the speed, the aggression. They just really need to pull it out. They really need to show Adrian and show the rest of this stadium, the rest of these people out here, and even the county, that they're a team to be reckoned with, because the winner of this game is more than likely going to go to play against the #1 ranked team in the county and district, which is the Onstead Wildcats.
Also leading scorer for Tecumseh is Norkey. He's only got 5. And now we're going to toss it to Kat, as she has Jamie Mossberg for Tecumseh with an interview. Kat.
Hey, here with Tecumseh's head coach. So how do you guys think you did last half?
Offensive execution was pretty good. We got boxed out a little bit better, so from a defense standpoint, we got to value the defensive rebounds a little bit better.
Cool. And any game plan for next half? Anything you want to try out?
Just stick with our man-to-man defense right now. It's working pretty well. Again, just got to value the basketball and maximize our opportunity to score, minimize theirs.
Well, I wish you luck with that. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Off to you guys.
All right, thank you, Kat. Again, that was heard with Jamie Mossberg, the Tecumseh head coach. We're gonna go to a break now. You were watching the LSN halftime show. I'm Sean Kane. That's Drakkar Bunce. 23-16 at the half. Adrian leading. We'll be right back with second half action. Don't you guys go anywhere.
This new dad is picturing a tree house in the sky, but he's ignoring the instructions. Good luck, big guy. His kids know that he's building without a clue. Never been so good with nails and glue. Now we're trapped inside a box. I hope mom knows what to do. Mom! See, you don't have to be perfect to be the perfect parent.
Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
Connor is struggling in school.
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
Why don't you understand me?
I do. This is what it feels like for kids with learning and attention issues. Redirecting to understood.org.
Before we get underway, we're proud to say that the Lenawee Sports Network provides local sports coverage that airs on LISD TV, overseen by our instructors and operated by our students. LSN offers live sports broadcast experience to all high school students within the Lenawee Intermediate School District. If you would like to join the team, please email us at lisdtv@lisd.us.
And we are back. If you are just now coming into this game, you missed a wonderful three-pointer there by Drayshawn that made this a 10-point game with your Adrian Maples leading 26-16. Now, Sean, what have you seen in the first half that you think Tecumseh should bring over to the second half, and what have you seen in the first half you think they should not bring over into the second half?
I'm sorry, who'd you ask me about, Tecumseh?
Yes.
Tecumseh, I think they need to box out a lot better, as there's one off the mark, but Tecumseh really needs to limit those second chance opportunities. Adrian's gotten a lot of them in that first half. You need to put, as I said in the halftime show, butts on people, box out.
Nice layup there by Drayshawn Bowie. Drayshawn Bowie now has 8 points in this game. I'm sorry, no, he has 10. And there's a 30-second timeout here called by the Tecumseh Indians. We will be right back with the rest of this third quarter as you are watching the Adrian Maples and the Tecumseh Indians at a score of 28-16 on High School Varsity Basketball, your home for Lenawee Sports.
Everywhere that we go, he makes people laugh and makes people smile, and I feel like I have that quality.
He's the one who always takes me fishing. I watch golf with him.
I watch him cook, because when I grow up, I want to be a cook too.
We have the same faces like this.
Dad is the one, when you fall, that picks you up.
That unconditional sense of presence and reassurance is really what makes him my father.
May I please have an application? Thank you.
Skip the drama. Get your diploma. Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
And we are back. The score is 28-16 with a turnover on Tecumseh Indians. Adrian Maples, I'm sorry, a little bit of a misconnection here. The ball still goes to the Tecumseh Indians.
I was going to say it was last touch there by Dominic Marr. So Tecumseh lucking out there after a real shaky pass there from
Inbounded
Smith.
ball here to Mammal. Mammal back out to number 23. That would be Dylan Smith. Swings over to number 10, Patterson. Back over to Smith. Over to Patterson one more time. Swings over to number 13. Number 13 dribbles in and out. That is Norkey. Norkey swings over to number 30, Ben Scooter, and he makes that one. Dominic Marr with the pass here, holding the ball. Swings it inside to Joel, over to Cumbo, outside, and it's a little bit of a misdirection here.
It's a good idea there by Cumbo, drawing Tecumseh into the paint and then kicking it out. Just unfortunately, just a little bit out of the reach of Mitchell Dempsey. But that's good stuff from Adrian there.
Some nice movement going around here, just maybe a little bit too much. You know, slow the game down a little bit. You have almost a 10-point lead here, and it could help you to keep it going if you would slow down because you guys, you have the momentum here. Am I right, Sean?
Oh, you're definitely right.
Dribble in there by Dylan Smith. Kicks it back out to Patterson. Patterson for three, and it's off the glass. Drayshawn Bowie pushing it down the court. Crossover dribble here. Back up top to Joe Hill. Inside, and the pass is tipped. Stolen there by number 13, Norkey. Ball to number 30, Ben Scooter. Swings it over to number 23, Dylan Smith. He's holding it there. No pressure defense here at all by the Adrian Maples anymore as Ben Scooter holds the ball. Swings it over to Patterson. Patterson inside the Mammal. The pass is tipped and it's stolen by Joel Hill. Swings it over to Mitchell Dempsey. He pushes down the middle of the court. He swings in the corner to Dominic Marr. Dominic Marr for three, and that one was beautiful, right with the hand in his face.
Ice cold. That was Mammal. Good defense from Mammal. It's too much talent from Dominic Marr.
You are so right. They're pulling shotgun range out here, guys.
Danger time for Tecumseh, down 31-19.
Good pass inside, and the pass is smacked down by Matt Cumbo, and they're going to call the foul there. Ball is going to be inbounded under the basket here.
Checking in for Adrian, Tyler Shepard. He's gonna mark Peyton Norkey as.
And a 5-second violation here is called on the Tecumseh Indians. Good aggressive stretch defense there by the Adrian Maples. They're really not giving up. And if you're now just tuning into the game, there's 4 minutes, 13 seconds left in the third quarter, and the Adrian Maples are up 31-19 here. Sean, have you seen anything that's really showing the difference here in the game besides boxing out? Because we've seen that.
Well, you know, I'm looking at it. I think just right now, Tecumseh just can't really buy a bucket. There's way too easy there from Dempsey.
Nice, easy bucket there by Mitchell Dempsey. Mitchell Dempsey now has 8 points in the game.
But yeah, as I was saying, I just think Tecumseh just can't find the rhythm right now. I mean, maybe they need to make a couple shots here in the next couple minutes to try and get back into this game. Adrian
inside
can't miss.
To Patterson. Rebound there by Tyler Shepard. Nice body control in the air. Ooh. Nice spin move by Mitchell Dempsey. He drives to the basket, kicks it outside. One more time, Dominic Marr for a three. Oh, it's missed. But there's a foul called there by, Ben Scooter. As the Adrian Maples will retain possession, a little bit of a aggressive boxing out there.
It's going to be Ben Scooter's third foul trouble now coming into play for Tecumseh as Patterson's going to take his seat and replace for Max Benedict.
Outside to Drayshawn Bowie. Swings it over to Joel Hill. A little bit of a mess up there on the dribble. Over to Drayshawn Bowie one more time. Holds the ball there, drives. Oh. They're going to call the pushing foul there on number 23, Dylan Smith. as the ball is going to be inbounded underneath the basket.
The inherent
Mitchell
right to
Dempsey
work
there dribbling the
is one
ball,
of the
swings it over to
elemental
Joe Hill.
privileges of a
Back
free
outside
team.
one more time.
Dylan Smith picks up his 3rd foul on that last play, too. So now 2 Tecumseh Indians in foul trouble.
Drayshawn Bowie dribbles inside. The shot is up. He caught on the walk there. Tried to use his pivot foot one too many times. Dylan Smith slowly bringing the ball up the court. Pressure defense there by Mitchell Dempsey. Swings it over to number 13. And that would be Norkey. To Benedict. Benedict drives the left hand layup and it drops. Score is now 33-21. Dominic Marr dribbling the ball down the court into Drayshawn Bowie. Up top to Mitchell Dempsey. Swings back to Drayshawn. A little bit of a pick and roll here. Mitchell Dempsey holding the ball. Crossover dribble. Kicks back out. Joel Hill for 3. Ooh, it's off, but Dominic Marr with the rebound. And another offensive rebound there by Mitchell Dempsey as Dominic Marr missed that jump shot. That is 2 offensive rebounds in 1 possession. And a blocking call here on Ben Scooter. That is his 4th foul of the game. 1 more and he is DQ'd.
Yeah, so odds are Ben Scooter's going to take a seat here. Looks like Kapnick's going to replace him, but once again, boxing out, not doing it from the Indians side.
Drew Kapnick stepping into the game for Sam Ben Scooter.
Adrian getting way too many offensive boards at the moment.
Over to Mitchell Dempsey in the corner. Screen there by Tyler Shepard. Over to Dominic Marr. He's holding the ball up top. Swings to Drayshawn Bowie. Top of the 3-point line. Over to the wing where Joel Hill holds it. Back up top to Dominic Marr. Oh, little bit of a hesitation like he was about to shoot that. Nice dribble. Spin move with the pass. Swings it out to Tyler Shepard. One more time to Drayshawn Bowie. Drayshawn Bowie dribbles. The step back. Loses his man there for a second. Dominic Marr with the dribble. The drive, the layup, and it drops. That is beautiful play there. Nice ball movement and control by the Adrian Maples.
We've seen the last couple times down the court now. Adrian really utilizing that dribble drive, whether they kick it out at the end or take it all the way to the hoop. Oh, good stuff there from Smith taking it himself. But as I was saying, Adrian's done a really good job of it. Dribble driving, and then if it's there, finishing it off at the hoop or kicking it back out and just doing it all over again.
As we remember talking about in pregame, coach for the Adrian Maples, Phil Green, stressed the fact that he wanted to use Mitchell Dempsey, Drayshawn Bowie, and Dominic Marr, and they are doing that tonight. They are really showing how much that this game means to them. Tyler Shepard swings it over to Mitchell Dempsey. Mitchell holding the ball.
Going to hold it for the last shot here, under 30 seconds now. Take this one into the 4th with a substantial lead of more than double digits. So,
ball swung back over to Mitchell Dempsey. He's holding it. They're really trying to run the clock out here.
Yeah, no reason to force for any reason. They're up 12. They get the last shot, make it 14 or 15. Good timeout call there.
Nice timeout called here.
Perfect, though. 10 seconds left. Now you can run a play right off the inbound. Just put one up and in, make it, or extend your lead. And that's something that you see it very often. And for those of you maybe a little confused, those of you young ones at home watching, there's no shot clock in high school basketball. So there's absolutely no reason why with 30 seconds left you should be forcing up a shot. Hold it out, especially if you're in the lead. Hold it out. Slow the game down. Game management. Clock management is very important when it comes to high school basketball, when it
Honestly,
comes to any sport.
You're so right about that. And honestly, if they were smart and if they had the team, they could hold this ball for the rest of the entire game and keep this a 12-point game.
See, now
but we know people aren't going to do that.
That's
we
something
know
I disagree. That's something I
score.
disagree with when it comes to high school basketball and no shot clock. I'll let you finish this play call out.
You're so right about that. Ball stolen there by Mammal. 1 second, the layup, and it's missed. 0.7 left on the clock as Mammal goes to the free throw line.
Yeah, they're going to get him with the block there. I didn't see who it was. I think it might have been Joel Hill trying to take a charge. And again, in that situation, we'll talk through this free throw. Just under a second left as he misses the first. There's just no reason to take a charge there. I know you're trying to put your body on the line for the team, but just alter the shot. Maybe just kind of watch him go up, maybe give him a little nudge, something that's not going to get you a foul, but it's going to make the shot harder for him.
That is the end of our third quarter as it is a 12-point game. Your Adrian Maples are leading 35-23 in this cross-county longtime rivalry matchup. You are watching it on LSN, your home for Lenawee Sports.
To work is one of the elemental privileges of a free people. Endowed, as our nation is, with abundant physical resources, and inspired as it should be to make those resources and opportunities available for the enjoyment of all, we approach reemployment with the real hope of finding a better answer than we have now.
Donate to Goodwill, where your donations help fund job placement and training for people in your community.
Life's taught me a lot, and I'm ready for more.
Well, you're not the typical kind of candidate that I hire. But you are exactly what I'm looking for.
Your company could be missing out on the candidates it needs most. Learn how to find a great pool of untapped talent at gradsoflife.org.
All right, welcome back. We're at Adrian High School. Tecumseh Indians taking on the Adrian Maple Leafs in the Southeastern Conference matchup. We're starting the fourth quarter. Tecumseh trailing by the biggest margin they've trailed all night, 12 points, 35-23. The Maples leading it.
Screen there. Swings over to Joel Hill. Joel Hill holds the ball up top. Over to Drayshawn Bowie. Nice screen by Sammy Lofton. The jumper, it's off, and the rebound is there by Benedict. They swing it over to Dylan Smith, and he dribbles the ball back down the court. What do you think, Sean, that Tecumseh was stressing, Tecumseh's head coach, was stressing to them about this fourth quarter?
Quick possessions, and we've talked about boxing out a lot, and obviously it needs to happen, but we're going to move on. Quick possessions now. You got 8 minutes to go. You're trailing by 12. You can't – oh, great block there. You can't be sitting on the ball.
Nice block by Benedict.
On the offensive end. You got to get some quick buckets, and you're going to try and run the court, stretch the game out, and see if they can get back into this game one real quick.
Foul there called on Noah Solis. His first of the game. Ball inbounded underneath the basket. Nice steal by Tyler Shepard. Inbounder couldn't get the ball off. Drive by Tyler Shepard. Swings outside to Joe Hill. Over to Drayshawn Bowie for 3. It's off. Good defense there by the Tecumseh Indians as Mammel's dribbling the ball up the middle of the court. Big man playing hard. Nice and one basket. Tom Mammel is trying to bring his team back one-handedly.
The big man running the court there.
That's how you know he cares about this game. He single-handedly got the rebound, brought it all the way down the court, and got the and-one basket with 2 people in his face. Grinding down this fourth quarter to try to bring his team back. Second free throw's up, missed. Joel Hill dribbling the ball down the court. Noah Solis on the dribble. Swings it inside to Sammy Lofton. Oh, he was looking for the foul there, but he just missed that shot. Dylan Smith bringing the ball down the court. Inside, Benedict on the layup, and it's missed. And the foul is called on Benedict. Got to keep those hands clean there, big guy. As Matthew Cumbo steps into the game for Drayshawn Bowie. Matt Cumbo here has 8 points, and Drayshawn Bowie has 10. Inside to Cumbo. Cumbo on the spin around. Loses his man there as he's dribbling down court. Drives into the basket. Swings inside to Sammy Lofton, and the travel called there.
That one was easy to see. Both refs down in that end got it.
You're so right. Maybe he should have took a power dribble, you know, set himself up for the basket and the foul. Over there to Drew Kapnick. Inside to Benedict. Benedict on the layup, and it's blocked by Sammy Lofton. That is his second. Here we go. Sammy Lofton brought back out of the game as Dominic Marr returns. Sammy Lofton with a nice block. Kapnick swings over. Dylan Smith, the three, it's off. Dylan Smith gets the rebound, drives inside. The pass is tipped and stolen by Noah Solis. Stolen again. A lot of misdirection here with 2 steals. And the foul is called there on Drew Kapnick.
Jamie Mossberg has had a conversation with just about every single ref on the court tonight over some kind of foul. And it's been a physical game. I'm not gonna, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying he's complaining or whining about every call, but it's definitely been a physical game, and there has been a lot of subjective calls from the referees tonight.
Jump shot, it's off by Mitchell Dempsey, rebounded there. Tom Mammal. Kapnick here holding possession. Nice double team defense there. And the foul is going to be called on number 2, Joel Hill. Joel Hill's first foul of the game. As Sam Benscooter to inbound the pass. Over to Dylan Smith. Dylan Smith dribbling. Pass tipped by Joel Hill. And the charge. Nice feet set there by Mitchell Dempsey. Way to get underneath the big man. If you're just now tuning into this game, the score is 35-25. The Adrian Maples are up by 10 with 4 minutes and 58 seconds left in this game. Inbounded here to Mitchell Dempsey. He's dribbling the ball down the court. Dribbles down the baseline to the inside, swings outside. One more time. Noah Solis looks like he was going to shoot, but he stopped himself. Swings it over to Mitchell Dempsey. Mitchell Dempsey on the drive, outside to Dominic. Dominic Marr for 3, and that one drops. His 3rd one of the game as he holds his wrist up high to the sky.
Good ball movement there from Adrian. Real long possession, getting a good look. Even if it was from downtown, it's, we're going to get a
Sam
quick shot here.
Benscooter missed as Dominic Marr gets a rebound. Dominic Marr really putting his team on the map. The left-handed layup drops by Tyler Shepard. And this score has now increased by 5 points in less than 10 seconds. And a timeout is called here by the Tecumseh Indians. And we will be right back with the rest of our 4th quarter as you are watching high school varsity basketball on LSN, your home for Lenawee Sports.
Hi, I'm Mike Rowe. 14 years ago, my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer. Well, this year she celebrated her 50th wedding anniversary.
Is that why you've taken off your jeans?
No, I've taken off my jeans to prove the link between jeans and the fight against breast cancer.
Oh, that's interesting. Do I have to take off my jeans?
No, nobody has to take off their jeans, Mom, but everybody has to go to denimday.com right now. I'll explain everything, dress code optional.
Apparently. 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer. Learn more at denimday.com.
Smokey just gave me a bear hug.
All right, welcome back. We're still in AHS, Adrian High School. We've got 4:09 left to go in the 4th. Adrian leading 40-25 over the Tecumseh Indians. We're gonna have the ball inbounded right there. Adrian only increasing their lead in the first 4 minutes of this quarter. So we'll see how Tecumseh responds, as they're definitely in danger zone.
Dylan Smith dribbling. Tries to swing it inside, but has to swing it back up top to Benscooter. Benscooter into Mammal. Tip pass there by Tyler Shepard as Mammal goes up for the layup, and it hits. As this score has been decreased to score is now 40-27. They're trying to double team now, trying to pressure this team into making a mistake, but Adrian is not letting that happen. They're slowing the game down, pressuring the ball. Swings out to Noah Solis. Noah Solis on the drive. Timeout called there by the Adrian Maples. We are going to go to break, and we'll be right back with the rest of our 4th quarter as you are watching high school varsity basketball only on LSN, your home for Lenawee Sports.
Na 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 na, I love you so.
We're here.
It's a short drive from your neighborhood to your naturehood. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
This new mom is struggling to get the skates just right. Now she's holding on for dear life.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
Welcome back again. Quick little play there and back into the timeout. 3:29 still left to go here at Adrian High School. I'm Sean Kane alongside, Jakar Bunce. Pens and pencils flying everywhere over here, folks.
The Tecumseh Indians are stepping back onto the court to face against these Adrian Maples. We got a couple of subs coming into the game. We got Dominic Marr, Matt Cumbo, and Sammy Lofton stepping into the game here. Outside, up top to Joel Hill. The ball is tipped and stolen by Tom Mammal. Tom Mammal pushes down the court. The layup, and it's missed. But they're going to call a basket interference on Dominic Marr.
Yeah, they're going to say Marr got the rim as the ball was still going up. So in the attempt that Marr was blocking, he hit the rim. Good call. Real good call there. Oh, it's going to stay Tecumseh ball, too.
Nice tip pass there by the Tecumseh Indians. Three minutes left. I'm sorry. The score is 40-29. Adrian Maples leading in this game. Ball up top, tipped. Sam Benscooter holding the possession with Joel Hill. Looks like this man defense is really putting in work here. Pass inside, Dylan Smith for three outside. Max Benedict misses that one. He's gonna go to the line though.
A little bit of Tecumseh rubbing off on Adrian this time now down the court as Adrian not boxing out when
Matt Cumbo here has 4 fouls in the game as Max Benedict goes
Adrian
up.
not boxing out when there was an offensive board opportunity and then it resulted in a foul, so another 2 points.
Tyler Shepard returns to the game as Matt Cumbo goes to have a seat with his 4 fouls in the game. Max Benedict drops the second one. And it is now a 9-point game here for the Adrian Maples. A lot of aggressive pushing defense here. Good defense there, and the holding call here on Max Benedict. It is going to be a 1-and-1 opportunity here for Dominic Marr as he steps up to the free throw line. Dominic Marr, Dominic Marr has 13 points in this game. Dominic Marr for his free throw. And that one drops as he'll go to the line for a second one. His second free throw, it is off the side of the rim.
Get him off it!
And there's a jump ball there. Ball is going to stay with the Tecumseh Indians though.
Tommy, turn around.
Press defense here. And the foul is going to be called on Joel Hill.
And, that's just not good basketball in terms of you're up 10 with 2:45 to go. The last thing you want to be doing if you're the Adrian Maples right now is consistently stopping the clock and sending Tecumseh to the line to get points without the clock counting down.
You're so right. Keep the game fair, keep the game even. Don't do too much, and don't let this team regain the momentum and come back into this game.
And Tecumseh's going to come back into this game by hitting their free throws now, something that you got to do when you're a good basketball team.
They've shown a real strong difference, seeing as in the first half they only made 2 out of 8 free throws. Now they've only missed 2 free throws in the entire second half. They're really showing a strong difference here, and they're playing real aggressive defense. Sammy Lofton dribbling the ball up the court, inside to Joel Hill, back outside to Sammy. One more time to Dre Sean. He holds the ball. Nice dribble there. Swings it over to Dominic. Dominic's holding possession, trying to run the clock out here. Tyler Shepard holding the ball. Dribble inside to Sammy Lofton, and it's stolen there. But there's a jump ball called instead.
Wow, that was That was a quick call.
And a possession is going to be given to the Adrian Maples.
That was a real quick call.
And we'll be right back. The score is 41-34, 2:17 left in this game as you are watching High School Varsity Basketball only on LSN, your home for Lenawee Sports.
Of all the things you've done with your bike, donating it to Goodwill may be the most incredible of all. Your donations help fund job placement and training for people in your community, which means your stuff can be more powerful than you think. Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Don't let salmonella get funky with your chicken. On average, 1 in 6 Americans will get a foodborne illness this year. So learn the right temperature to cook each type of meat. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
We're back again, 2:17 to go here in the game between Adrian High School, the Maples, as well as the Indians of Tecumseh, 41-34. Tecumseh able to chip away at that Adrian lead a little bit in that last 2 minutes or so, getting a couple clutch follow shots out of Tom Mammel and Max Benedict, as well as Sam Scooter. And there's a miss there, so Tecumseh's going to come the other way. It's just going to go right back the other way.
And the foul is called there by Dylan Smith after the ball is stolen, pickpocketed by Drayshawn Bowie and Mitchell Dempsey. A little bit of a team robbery there.
So now both teams in the bonus, so the game's really going to extend itself as both teams will go to the line at least for one shot the rest of the way.
First free throw here by Mitchell Dempsey. That one drops as he goes to shoot the second one.
4-point swing. Foul update for Tecumseh. Dylan Smith now's got 4. So he's got to be careful. He's got one more until the expiration.
Second one drops, and this score has been pushed up to 9.
And that's what Adrian's got to do the rest of the way, just make their free throws. They make their free throws, Adrian wins this game.
Sam Scooter on the drive, the layup, and it's off. Rebounded by Joel Hill. Or, I'm sorry, not Joel Hill, Mitchell Dempsey. He swings inside. Oh, the layup, and looked like a blocked shot. Dylan Smith pushing down the court. The stolen pass there by Joel Hill. Coming back down, Tyler Shepard over to Drayshawn Bowie. Drayshawn Bowie with the drive, the layup. It's missed again, a third missed shot here. And the foul is called.
Up and down, up and down, up and down.
If you're just now tuning into this fourth quarter game, the Adrian Maples are up 43-34 as Noah Solis checks into the game for Drayshawn Bowie. Drayshawn Bowie here, he has, Drayshawn Bowie has 10 points in this game with 1:32 left as Tom Mammel goes to shoot his 2 free throws from the line. First one drops.
Eight points now is the lead. It's been hovering around that for the last couple minutes, make it 7.
Second free throw made. Mitchell Dempsey on the drive, brings it back up top.
Can't get beat long when you're doing full court pressure. You can't get beat over the top there if you're Tecumseh.
Noah Solis inside to Tyler Shepard. Tyler Shepard dribbling, back out to Mitchell Dempsey. Up top. And the foul is called on Peterson as Mitchell goes to the free throw line to shoot free throws.
So like I said, 35 seconds to go in clock time. If Adrian makes their free throws, they're going to walk out of here with a win. Still up 7, so still some breathing room, but they got to start knocking down foul shots because Tecumseh's going to try and extend this game.
First free throw is missed. The rebound there by Max Benedict. Holding possession here, Ben Scooter. Ben Scooter dribbling the ball. Swings it over to Dylan Smith. Dylan Smith on the dribble drive. And the pass is stolen here. I'm not sorry, the pass is not stolen. The shot is ripped up. And the flagrant call there on Ben Scooter.
Nice job. Let's go. Nice job. We're getting hacked.
I'm sorry, it's not on Ben Scooter. That is on Jeremy Patterson. His second foul of the game.
Got a little excited there.
I did. I mean, he hit him pretty hard. It was like, you know, tackling in football there. Free throw drops for Dominic Marr.
So Adrian in the double now. 2 shots the rest of the way for the Maples.
Dominic has 15 points in this game. Second free throw. That hits the net as well. And the score is now 45-36 with 56 seconds left in this game as Dylan Smith is pushing it to try to bring his team back. Inside to Tom Mammal. The pass is tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Adrian Maples get possession back. 49.7 seconds left in this game, but they score a 45-36 here.
Tecumseh's just kind of been shooting themselves here the last couple of trips down the court. Some sloppy turnovers for the Indians. Certainly isn't helping their cases. They still trail by 9.
Inbound here to Mitchell Dempsey.
And
the foul is going to be called on Sam Benscooter.
And that's what it's going to be the rest of the way. Fouls and free throw shots.
Look at the Maple faithful here, getting rowdy.
Starting the chants, letting this Indian student section was a little weaker than the Adrian one, which we expect on the road, letting them know that this one's over, and they might just be right.
I feel like half of this Tecumseh student section has already went home, you know, try to beat the traffic coming out of here. Free throw, missed. Mitchell Dempsey to shoot his second free throw. Mitchell Dempsey has only missed 3 free throws in this game, and he has 16 points. I'm sorry, he doesn't have 16 points. Mitchell Dempsey has 11. Looked at the wrong numbers. Dylan Smith dribbling the ball down the court. The screen, but he doesn't take it. The inside pass to Benedict. The three-pointer missed. And it's tried to be saved here by number 13, Peyton Norkey, but he couldn't get his hand on the ball in time, so the ball will be given back to the Adrian Maples with their 10-point lead here. Mitchell Dempsey dribbling. He pushes it down the court. He's running with it. He's running, and he gets fouled by Dylan Smith as Mitchell Dempsey goes to the free throw line to shoot again.
Yeah, so from now on, whenever Adrian inbounds the ball, look for them to get it to Mitchell Dempsey, clearly their best free throw shooter on the team. 28 seconds to go, 9-point lead. Just got to close it out here if you're Adrian. Take this victory on your home court and get out of here.
Also very true as Dylan Smith comes out of the game, and number 3, Kevin Sheets, steps in to finish out the quarter. First free throw drops. He now has 12 points in this game. Second free throw. It's up, and it's good as he now has 13 points in this game. Norkey holding the possession here at the top of the key with Noah Solis on the D. Screen there by Tom Mammal. The nice defense here by Noah Solis, aggressive. As Benedict gets it, the foul is called.
Adrian student section starting to feel it now. They know it's close, 15.6 seconds left, and on their homecoming night, they're gonna take this one against rival Tecumseh.
Second free throw. That is made as the score is brought down. 11-point game here as Tyler Shepard holds possession. Swings it over to Mitchell. Over to Joel Hill as they're going to just run the rest of this clock out. Swings it over to Dominic Marr. Dominic Marr is going to hold it. 3, 2-1 as this game is over. Your Adrian Maples winning of a score of 48-37. And we're going to throw it over to Kat, who has some information here for us on this game. Kat?
Hi, I'm Kat Fox here with winning coach of Adrian. So how do you think this win felt with you and your team?
Good, you know, get 11 wins. We haven't had 11 wins in a long time, so this is always a hard-fought one. They're always ready to play, so it's a good win for the program.
And for districts, how do you think that's going to go? Do you think that's going to go really well, or what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, we still have next week regular season. We always take it one game at a time, but looking forward to districts. I think we'll be just fine there. So.
Well, I wish you good luck and congratulations on your big win. Thank you. Back to you guys.
And we will be right back with our post-game report as you are watching High School Varsity Basketball on LSN, your home for Lenawee Sports.
Today, 1 out of every 4 American kids is Hispanic. That means many of the future doctors who will care for us, the engineers who will build our cities, the scientists and entrepreneurs of our country can be your kids. We all know how hard it is for you to send them to college. This is why we want you to know you are not alone. And every day more people support you to make it happen. Many support you. And the Hispanic Scholarship Fund helps you prepare, plan, and pay for your kids' college education. HSF.net.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Searching for help with Dachshund Reading.
Why do you not get me?
I do. This is what it feels like for kids with learning and attention issues. Redirecting to understood.org.
Kat Fox here with star player Dominic Mars. So how does this win feel for you?
It's a great win for us because it's a rivalry game. Rivalry games always mean a lot. We're doing a lot better than them right now, but it doesn't matter because this is a rivalry game and anything can happen.
True. And how do you feel about districts and that whole game with Onstead and everything?
I'm not worried about Onstead. I think we're a lot better team than them. I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
Well, I wish you good luck and congratulations on your win tonight. Off to you guys.
Thanks, Kat. Really appreciate that. Now we're at our LSN postgame show. Adrian taking this one over Tecumseh, 48-37. So, Drakkar, I'm going to ask you, what did you see from Adrian that really put them over the top to win the second one and sweep Tecumseh in the season series?
My thing was threes, and threes. Dominic Marr himself, he had 3 of them. Drayshawn Bowie had 2. Mitchell Dempsey got 1 in there. They were just spraying them from everywhere. But Dominic Marr, the junior, he really stepped up tonight. He put up 16 in this game. He really showed the Tecumseh Indians that the Adrian Maples are a team to be reckoned with. And I think that's going to push them forward into this game where they're going to have to play against the #1 contenders, the #1 team in this district, the Onstead Wildcats.
Onstead, of course, having Austin Davis, the #1 recruit, going to Michigan. Now, I want to touch on some things that Tecumseh struggled with throughout this game. Obviously, their intent to box out, and when it came down to the game, some sloppy turnovers. What really killed Tecumseh in this game?
I don't think it was more or less the turnovers. It was the boxing out. They gave Adrian way too many second chance points, way too many offensive rebounds in the first half, and the second half just blew it away. Because as you can see in the first half, they were up by 7. Anybody can come back from a 7-point game. But if you allow 3 offensive rebounds in 1 possession, that's 4 extra shots that your team is going to get. You shouldn't let that happen. You should get the rebound coming off of the first shot. If you get a foul, you get a foul, but you got to show that you can be aggressive and that you can fight against this other team and not let them get what they want.
We're going to be right back with Tecumseh's head coach. Don't you guys run anywhere. You're listening to LSN, Lenawee Sports Network.
As the voice of Michigan student athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports are supposed to be played. We are responsible for helping the MHSAA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
in which interscholastic athletes can thrive.
We believe athletes should be competitive, sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe students in the stands should have fun, but not take the focus away from the game.
We believe coaches should act as teachers, helping student athletes develop,
while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and be supportive of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports,
and respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sports,
while keeping a high level of respect between all those involved in the games.
Enjoy the game!
And we are back here with the Tecumseh Indians head coach. Now, Coach, we saw what Tom Mammon was doing trying to bring this team back into the game. What do you think his drive was, and how do you think he was trying to pump the rest of his team up to bring that comeback?
Well, our full focus the whole game was to try to get it inside. I mean, our quality of shots within 6 feet of the hoop was there the entire game. But the difference was we started to finish in the fourth quarter and making those easy buckets. And Tommy's a senior; he wants to win. So he did a great job finishing there in the fourth quarter. So it got our team rolling. We were in a position to potentially come back down. I think it was down to 7. So our goal was to get inside from the get-go, and it just happened a little bit better in the fourth quarter than it did prior to the early 3 quarters.
Now, Coach, you guys were sticking around there for the first half and a little bit into the third. What was the difference between those first 3 quarters and then maybe the back end of the third quarter where they started to pull away?
They had more opportunities offensively. They out-rebounded us from their offensive standpoint, so they got more rebound opportunities. So we didn't maximize our opportunities. Okay, they maximized their offensive opportunities by getting offensive rebounds. So we need to do a better job rebounding from a defensive standpoint. And they did a nice job.
And what do you think your mindset is going to be going into the rest of the games of these seasons, along with next season, having these youngsters, these juniors come back and try to pump this team up to beat Adrian while they have their 4 juniors who stood out tonight coming back? What do you think is going to be your mindset, and how are you going to push that onto your team going in for the rest of these games?
Well, when you have heart, intensity, and pride, you have that stuff, other things happen. You got greater focus when you have greater intensity. So as long as we maintain good intensity, the things that are issues right now in terms of high quality shots and take care of the basketball are correctable things. But you got to have a good focus and good intensity to start off with. So that's our focus.
So right, Coach. Good luck on the rest of your game, sir.
I appreciate it.
For the entire Lenawee Sports crew, I'm Drakar Bunch saying thank you for allowing us into your homes this evening. The Adrian Maples win it tonight over the Tecumseh Indians by a final score of 48-37.
In our next game, March Magic begins in Michigan. Lenawee Sports is proud to be covering both the girls and boys basketball playoffs. Who will get to the state championship game in Lansing? First up, Lenawee Sports will cover the girls' Class C district final game. Check on LSID's TV's Facebook page for game details. With that said, we would like to remind you, get connected to LISD TV on Facebook and Twitter for LSN's coverage schedule. Also check us out on YouTube and subscribe to LISD's TV's channel for this and other full game broadcasts. This has been a presentation of LSN, your home for Lenawee Sports.
Davis bounced it off his head, and I don't think that was an accident.
We've got a tie atop the LCAA standings.
Count that baby in a foul.
The first time they've been there in 61 years. Morency is going to the President's Center.
And I think this is pretty much over.
Blissfield Royals, district champions.